All right, so now we're live. All right, hey,
Oh,
all right. So how are you feeling about this game right now? I mean, it's gonna start any minute, and
yeah. I think in general, um, my feeling towards it, I'm very excited. First of all, we're getting to finally see George School sports. This game especially, I remember, over the past. Is that you? Sorry. Over, over the. So you good? Sorry, the your time went off or whatever. I think over the past couple of times we've played this. I think over the last couple times we've played the school, I remember our games have been very tight and like very close. But I don't know. I'm confident. I'm confident in GS. I'm excited. This is their first game, so it might be a couple, bumps and bruises. But I think they'll be really good. I think this will be a very entertaining game. So, um, yeah.
we are live right now, buddy.
Alright, so we're going to be posting the game after the game is finished.
Yeah,
Is there a way we can just live stream it on YouTube?
yeah. We're doing that right now.
Yeah.
You are on YouTube, my guy.
How come I don't see it on
Refresh your page. We are very much live right now.
I
Yep.
see it now.
Hey, yeah. See, look, like you see you on TV.
Yeah, I do. Alright.
Oh, here we go. By the way.
Yeah. All right. Okay. We just wanted to get some kinks out. All right. Game's gonna start in a couple minutes. We got a couple
Yeah.
other people coming in.
Here we go. Here's the live stream's up now. So
Send me the Zoom link.
I'm sending it to you right now. Okay.
all right, while you're doing that, I'm kind of watching. The game's about to start now.
All
Yeah,
right.
here we go. Beginning of the season.
Yeah,
I'm looking
beginning
at
of the season.
I'm looking at the chat as well. I can see a lot of George School names in the chat as well, which is very funny.
That's awesome.
This is on whose YouTube account is this on, by the way? Is this just
This
like
is
a Salted
on
Tree?
this is on our Salted Tree account. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
All
For
right.
the Shipley School, we got Andrew Madrikes, Rajon Dispenza. I apologize to them if they're probably not watching, but yeah, Justin Powell, Daywill Tavares, and Darian Grady, my former classmate in
So talk to
middle
us about,
school.
I guess, since you know one of the opponents, talk to us
Yeah.
about him.
So Darian, as we're kind of also seeing the starting line for GS, which is Dwayne Jones, Zach White, and Nice Outlaw, Kachi Zay. I don't know how to pronounce his name, and Justin Liberis. I'm very excited to see this because Darian, formerly of Morristown Friends, Darian Grady, was very dominant on our varsity team in middle school. Our 8th grade varsity team was undefeated in the Friends League, and he's really good at facilitating the ball, setting up open guys as the game's about to start. And I think it'll be interesting to see how he facilitates. And it looks like, is that an early bucket? That looks like an early bucket for, I can't tell who's who, honestly, if we're here. That looks like GS, I believe. Yeah, GS with an open bucket there as I believe one of the
is GS white or is GS black?
GS is black right now. So we got off to an early start here. Now it's kind of hard to see with this live stream, but it's interesting. Little move there. I believe that's. I honestly don't know. This is Dwayne.
Dwayne.
That's Dwayne. That's definitely Dwayne. He catches the screen, passes it back to Justin, who will take a 3 off back rim. Looks like a brick there. As here you go, Darian taking the ball up on the left side of the court, drives in, passes out to the corner, who shoot a 3 and drain it. So I believe that's an early lead for a 5-2 lead for Shipley early on.
Yeah. All right. So talk to me, like, how have you been following the team recently?
So besides kind of writing articles, as Kachi will get the ball out and turn the ball over. But I've been following the team. I wrote an article for the Curious George about kind of what's going on so far. And this, I mean, obviously you can see the players masked up. It's obviously a much different type of season. But what I'm excited to see is, Kachi and Justin, the two newest members of not only the team but the George School community as well. As I believe, I can't tell who just tipped that back in off of his miss.
Good tip, and I think that's number 5. Number 5 is Justin.
No, number 4 is Justin here.
So it's Kachi.
No, Kachi is that might be Onias. I believe that's Onias actually. As number 15 will miss a shot. Well, good defense by Zach there. And it's just really interesting to see kind of they started practicing early on in the winter, and they had a couple more guys as Zach will get the ball back after a near turnover. It looks very sloppy for them right now. But then again, it's the beginning of the season as Justin misses a layup, and it looks like there's a foul on Shipley here. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of work that went into making this season happen, and in general, we're just excited. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that's just excited here to just see George School basketball. So yeah, and now we're here finally. So yeah, and obviously the girls' game is also going on right now back at George School. This game's at Shipley, but we're calling this game for now. Justin will get the inbounds pass from Dwayne, going to Kachi, who will pass it back into Justin, who looks to post up his defender. He'll kick it out to Dwayne for 3. Rattles in and out as Shipley will get the rebound.
It's good to see Dwayne still has the same wacky looking shooting form.
Yeah. As again, the aforementioned Darian Grady of Shipley drains a 3 on George School. I'm not sure why the scoreboard there says that that was a George bucket.
I think they accidentally put it for George.
Yeah, I think they accidentally put it for George. But again, as I mentioned, a guy that I've kind of seen before play. But Shipley is definitely getting the scoring so far, but it definitely seems sloppy on both sides so far. But yeah, it looks like that was a foul on Shipley. I couldn't tell what number, but GS will get the ball back here.
Interesting to see. Looks like George School only has a few kids on the bench. I can't tell if our bench goes on both sides of the scoring table or just the right side.
I do not know as Zach White tees up 3 and misses. There's definitely some guys over there. I think there might have been some other guys. We can kind of see a different view. That looks like more guys on the bench on the other side.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
If I'm not
mistaken.
Now.
Yeah. So we actually have a pretty deep bench then this year.
Well, yeah. It kind of would be expected considering – excuse me, how many kids? Oh, that was a
nice
block.
Block.
That was,
party,
I believe,
baby.
Justin.
Or
is that Justin or Kachi? I couldn't honestly tell. As it looks like Evan's going to check in here.
We got the man, the myth, the legend coming into the Zoom room.
It's good to see a deeper bench because I know previously in my few years at George School, we typically tend to rock with the same 5 or 6 guys. But I definitely think the talent's there this year that we can have a deeper bench and be able to play some of those guys more frequently.
I did Justin get subbed out for, I want to say, Evan?
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that is
Kachi's still in there.
Sub, yeah.
Zach at point guard. Dwayne passing the ball in.
Zach spots up for 3 and Drano
dishes it. All right.
Do I have to watch the link on like a second device?
No, you can have it up on your computer.
Oh.
Yeah, here. I might screen share it for you guys. Or here,
no delay.
let me let one of you guys screen share because it's not really working on mine.
Yeah, I can't do it on my end because I'm on my phone and I'm watching the game on my computer right now. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have to screen share as long as you have it up on another device. Shipley gets a steal there.
Yep. Ooh, wild pass. That's going to be a turnover. Yeah.
Everybody masked up playing. Good to see. Probably pretty annoying for the players, but
I was kind of surprised by that because I thought that they were just going to go no mask because they're getting tested 2 times a week.
I'm pretty sure it's a rule that they have to be masked up. At least I know for all Delaware sports, even outdoor sports, you got to wear masks. So it's probably the same thing for PA, the Friends League.
Yeah, I think in general, for high school sports in general, especially because I've seen basketball through like Ball is Life stuff, it started much more towards the beginning of the year with no masks, but we've kind of evolved to wearing masks on and off on the court. So definitely not surprised to see GS players masked up, and Shipley players for that matter masked up as well.
Okay.
No fans,
almost-
though, here at Shipley.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pass deep
upper
inside to
post,
Kachi, who will get
Hey.
it done.
Nice layup. Finishing with the right there, even though he was on the left. I'm sure Coach Ben's going to have something to say about that.
Ooh, looks like trying to draw the foul Shipley player there as Kachi is now on the break, and looked like he missed almost a
Okay,
leaner there. But the GS gets the rebound, and Dwayne's got it. Cross court pass to Evan there, who will take a three off, and Shipley gets the rebound. And they push the ball up court, and they miss a layup. Heavily contested, though, by GS interior defense. Ooh. Slightly bad pass there. It'll be go back to Shipley. There are a decent amount of turnovers, but I think that's what you'd expect this early on in the season, considering this is the first game anyway.
They've done quite a bit of practice as is, so it's definitely interesting to see how they're kind of reeling with everything.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing today, Amari?
Yeah, I'm good. I just got back from walking PE.
An athlete is amongst us.
Yeah, but just excited for the season. I know it's relatively short, but still nice to see them have some games being played.
Yeah, definitely. I think actually, you and Calden might have to have an arm wrestling competition for biggest fan of George School sports.
Fan. Yeah. Oh, last season was a pretty fun season to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Didn't end the way we wanted to. I mean, I was at that game where we lost by like 400 points, and I mean, it was just disappointing. But a lot of new talent on the team. A lot of talent left, so it's just gonna be an interesting season overall.
How are you feeling about like the younger stars on the team, like Hachi and Justin? Like, how do you think they're gonna fare in this game?
Well, Kachi, he's age-wise, he should be a junior, but he doesn't play. He doesn't play like he's a younger guy. He kind of, from what I've seen in like pickup games, he really takes the ball to the rim, and he's not afraid to play on both ends of the court, and but I think he's gonna have like guys like Dwayne Onias, kind of like some of the veterans to help guide him, throughout the season and stuff. So I think he'll fare pretty well.
Yeah, I think what also will happen with getting these new guys like Justin and Kachi is that their height, and if they get into the middle, it'll also open up shooters. So it should help them facilitate the ball early on in this game, and really throughout the season.
Oh, nice block.
Here we go. All right.
Hear the defense chants through the recording. I definitely think we got a lot of school spirit for this team, even though sort of in a weird circumstance this year. I think both of our basketball teams are going to be very good this year. Especially with all the new coaching and everything on both the boys and the girls teams. It's definitely good to see. We're moving in the right direction for sports, especially basketball.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Little air ball there on the runner, but it's going to stay Shipley ball. Scores down to 11, Shipley.
I think on that one especially, he was trying to draw the foul, and as I mentioned to Aniketh earlier, number one on their team I went to school with, and I played on a basketball team with, he likes to draw fouls a lot and facilitate the ball. So he's doing that early.
Oh,
And,
big
big
block.
block by Kachi right there. And that's also something that's happened a lot so far. It seems like a much more defensive game so far, despite one team being in double digits. So, yeah. Anybody know who 22 is on GS?
22 on GS. I know he's a sophomore, right, Amari? Amari has left the chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a sophomore. I've seen him a lot at the workouts back in September, October. He's pretty nice.
Yeah. And here's what I was talking about. Kachi drawing attention there in the post. And it looks like they're going to try to get it right back to him. There's a double team again.
Yeah, they got a – oh,
Oh,
Kachi with the
big dunk
slam.
by Kachi.
That's Kachi's first dunk
Oh.
of the season. For anybody that doesn't know, Kachi is a new sophomore that can absolutely throw down. He's really nice. He's got quite a nice dunk package. Is that right, Amari?
Yeah, I mean, in person, playing those pickup games with him, just watching, you can go with the one hand, the two hand, seeing him windmill, so he's got a lot in his arsenal. So it's gonna be really fun to see, as we just saw there.
Definitely a lot of
Yeah.
GS representation in the chat. I don't know how many of our games are going to have the chat feature like this. I'm pretty sure the girls' game that's going right now on Vimeo doesn't have a chat feature, but it's good to see some GS representation in there.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is kind of Shipley will get at the line right now. We were talking about Kachi earlier. He was, when he transferred here from Upper Darby, definitely what I heard about him and what I saw from articles, because Upper Darby did a very good job of kind of publicizing its stars. He was definitely known for just dominating the post and dominating the paint, and certainly look for him to do that a lot. And as you saw the dunk of evading the double team earlier, definitely look for him to do that a lot. So this season, he's already off to a fast start. So, yeah.
Meanwhile, in the girls' game, I just popped over to take a quick peek. Looks like they're doing pretty well. I can't see the score, but we just got a really nice steal, and they're running the floor quite nicely, so I expect good things. Nice bank shot there by number 1.
Nah, yeah, I don't know about that, Dwayne. I don't know about that. But you were asking who 22 was. I think that's one of the twins.
From Delaware.
Yeah, but I think they're Jeanette Davidson's sons. So
Yeah, that's what I had thought. I was not 100% sure.
yeah, they're both new freshmen.
Yeah.
We got 161 people in the boys' game, and looks to be 91 in the girls' game. Right now, we're covering mostly the boys' game, but don't sleep on the girls' team, man. They're really, really good this year too, and we'll make sure to cover both teams as we try out this new live streaming features on Zoom.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the end of quarter 1. I don't know about you guys, but I'm down to switch over to the girls' game while that's in a break.
It is the end of quarter 1 there. I just popped up the other game. So, yeah. Is that?
Looks like we got 17-3.
I was going to say.
In the lead. That's a pretty nice lead, I'd say.
Pretty nice cushion to start. Yeah.
Lauren
this
Hand
other game
running the point.
And in the second game, obviously GS and at home this time they're the white and Shipley is the black.
Playing in the wood floor gym. Love that gym, man.
So many memories of playing pickup on that gym.
Shipley puts up the 3 and drains it.
I believe that was to end the quarter too. So is that 17-6, I believe, to finish up the first quarter for the girls game?
Yep. believe you're right. Two strong starts for George School basketball. A little slow for the boys' game, but seems like the girls got off to a really nice start as the boys are underway for the second quarter.
Yeah, here we go.
Hopefully, our commentation is even with the stream, so those watching at home can have us playing in the background. This
Yeah,
is
so
new.
Shipley just drains a 3. Yeah.
So obviously, comment, send us DMs. How can we improve the stream? Because this is definitely something that we've been looking to do since we started this club. Sports commentary and just making sure that we're active in the GS community is something that we've always kind of strived for. As Onias knocks it away there.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
nice.
a great hustle from him. He missed a shot, then he got the rebound and looked like he put it back up. I think he scored it.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh man, Dwayne turns it over. Oh,
Corner three.
brick.
No good.
Short, but he
Offensive
gets the
board.
rebound. Oh, that
Foul.
looks like a foul. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One thing I'll say is it's good to see Onias out there. Those who don't know, he came to school in the beginning of the year, excited to play basketball for the Cougars, and he left campus about halfway through our first little time at George School, and I was worried that he wasn't going to play for the Cougars this season, but looks like he's back and looks like he's given it 110% so far. Does anyone know if what the cheer team has been doing this year because the virtual all the virtual things?
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be no cheer at the games at least, and I don't really know if they're like having a cheer season, to be honest.
Yeah.
I believe they're still like doing stuff because I was say I have a bunch of friends who say that they are doing cheer, but I think it's just going to be separate from the games this season.
Mm.
Oh, good move.
Yeah, who was?
Yeah, I think that was Dwayne, man. It's just something it's just too easy for him.
Yeah, he's got that Hall of Fame slithery finisher badge for sure.
Yeah.
Evan
they had a
for
couple new
three.
subs come in as
Bang.
Evan Moreno.
Great shot. Finally got the lead.
He's looking like those NBA centers taking threes.
Yeah, they called it a 2.
No, that's a 3.
They called it 3.
Yeah.
Slender Man for 3. Like that.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, call that out. He was definitely stepping out there.
Yeah, it looks like momentum starting to come to GS now. This unit out here putting in work.
GS building up momentum. They did that a lot last year, especially when they'd get down early. So excited to see that they're still rooted within that experience.
Lazy
Dwayne,
pass
I believe,
there.
a little bit of a lazy pass. Yeah.
And he finishes at the rim there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think point guard is still the one position that's up in the air for this team. It's sort of been same story as last year. Don't really know who's going to run the point, but we've got the other positions figured out pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah, and I mean, to that, I was thinking, possibly on nice. I don't know where they're playing him.
Ooh, big screen there from Kachi.
Oh.
Corner 3.
3. Ooh.
Unlucky.
Oh.
Nice board there.
Rebounds there for
Oh yeah.
who came into the game, number 44.
Oh, that's Kendall. Nice.
Yeah.
Former varsity starting quarterback.
Would have loved to see them play this year, but I think that would have been a tall order.
Yeah, especially in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year, though.
Are probably going to be on varsity lacrosse. Do you think that's coming back in the spring?
I mean, I don't know. I plan on playing baseball. Um,
Are you taking
so
your lacrosse talents elsewhere?
I think they'll do. I don't know. I think Sam said that he does plan for like a spring.
Deep three there.
Ooh, yeah, he can
That'd
do
be
that to a
interesting
team.
to see what
Trust me.
spring sports are going to look like. I definitely think there will be a lacrosse and I don't even know what other sports play: baseball, softball,
Golf.
golf. Well, I
Hey,
might have to try out for that golf team. I've been looking like Tiger Woods out there during quarantine. I'm not even gonna
hey,
lie.
listen, we could always use more people. So
Oh, you're on
I
the
didn't
golf
get.
team?
Yeah, I didn't get a. I made varsity, but I didn't get to play obviously last year. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That might be something I might try out.
I
Lacrosse
say we
has treated me
yeah.
well for the last couple of years, but I don't know. Might be a little too much this year. One thing that's tough about lacrosse is that no matter what the strength of our team is, we still play some pretty tough opponents, which can be a little much if we're not the strongest of teams. I know Amari can attest to that.
Yeah, man. I mean, just really like. But since freshman year, I think at least our freshman year, the school has kind of really started to move in the right direction with a lot of the sports teams, particularly like basketball and football. I guess the two biggest teams. Um, they've brought in like a lot of new coaches, kind of a new like athletic director. Um, so like I think we're moving in the right direction. The golf team, obviously, our freshman year was amazing.
Yeah.
Natalie and that team won the or
Yeah,
not
Yeah, the
Natasha.
Natalie,
team on the
Natasha.
Natasha.
Now
Yeah,
go,
that
now
team won
going
the
to
championship.
Vandy Golf.
Yeah, and the basketball team had a really good run last season. Like I said, didn't end the way we wanted it to. And then I talked to a lot of the basketball players, and that season was, I think, like really surprising to a lot of the fans, just how well we could do when everyone was healthy. So things are moving in the right direction.
Kachi's got a nice couple buckets so far in the beginning of this game. It looks like he's really aggressive at finishing towards the rim, which is something that we needed. A nice, strong center, dominant.
yeah.
Hopefully, he can get it done on the defensive end as well. So he gets a nice board there. The outlet
Basically on
pass.
cue. Yeah.
Here we
Good
go. Nice
layup.
bucket.
No.
Yeah.
So
Now 27-27 tie game, and number one Darren Grady for the Shipley is going to go to the line.
Where is Shipley located?
I think Bryn Mawr somewhere in the main line.
Yeah, somewhere in that Bryn Mawr area.
They've got a nice gym, but obviously not as nice as the Cougar Dome.
Yeah.
Max, when we leave, make sure that it becomes popularized. The Cougar Dome.
Got you. I will keep that that nickname alive. Nice. Oh, three's off by Zach
Oh,
there.
that looked like a foul a little bit. I think
Yeah, it looks like a slight foul. Speaking of fouls, looks like Shipley's going to draw another one. Quick update for those who are not watching the girls' game. It's currently 21-12 during a timeout. Looks like a decent way into the second quarter. GS obviously still winning at this point, but yeah.
I mean, I think as far as like girl sports go, we've definitely kind of paid dividends when it came to it because like I know softball is always tends to be pretty strong at GS. I know field hockey that one year when we went to I believe the finals or semifinals that year was very strong. Just like seeing everybody like yelling and really like passionate about it. That was a great year for it. I think they definitely don't get as much like I guess love as boys basketball does, but I think they've probably been one of the strongest like sports as far as accolades go. Like just
Definitely.
Kachi with another slam. Yeah, he's definitely a great addition to the team. Along with Justin. Justin hasn't gotten a lot of time yet this game, surprisingly. Great hustle there by 22 to get us the steal. Oh, nice with the finish.
Nice.
I can see that.
It's all tied up now, 31-31. The second quarter. We are playing with a shot clock, which is sort of confusing. Sometimes we are, sometimes we aren't.
Yeah, I think it's only the league games we use shot clocks. And
Gotcha.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
George School's playing some really nice defense right now. Definitely active on the ball.
Oh, did they just call? Did Shipley just call a timeout?
There's
I
some substitution going on.
Believe
Looks
so.
like there
Yes,
was
they
a
did just
timeout.
call a timeout. Yeah, or at least one of the teams did. George School picking up the pace here on defense. It seemed like they were pressing a little bit off inbounds as well, which is good to see.
a little camera switch.
Yeah.
I definitely like this setup, how Shipley's doing it with the scoreboard at the bottom.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to see here.
George School's
Wow.
stream is nice. They got that camera angle from the top of the bleachers going as they usually do. But hopefully they can figure out some way to have the score up there and maybe the time or something like that.
Yeah.
Apparently, Dart texted me. He said, apparently Shipley disabled the chat after I messaged in the chat, "Go Cougars."
Yeah, there was definitely a heavy George School influence on that. It was starting to get a little hostile. I was wondering where that was going to go.
You know, I mean, I think we all know how much school spirit is in these hallowed halls. So I
Yeah.
just see that it kind of became too much for the Shipley chat.
As long as we don't get carried away, I think the chat could be a fun feature.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Certainly, I'm kind of scrolling through the chat right now as we're getting back to basketball. It certainly seems like these are a lot of George School names here. So definitely George School support out there. Strong.
I'm gonna get a quick dish. He's gonna probably dish it out to the left. Okay.
Yeah, Shipley's just sort of swinging the
Oh.
ball around. Wow.
Yeah.
Deep contested shot from number one on Shipley. Three
Just great
ball.
offense, beating great defense.
Shipley hasn't really been able to penetrate inside yet. They've been shooting a lot of threes and deep twos. 22 with the corner three.
Rims off.
Number 5 on Shipley, deep three. Yeah, Shipley's really just been going down, maybe swinging the ball a couple times and shooting the three ball. Hopefully we can get some nice contests on that.
A good rebound by Justin, up and under.
Jump ball there.
Do we
we
know who
got-
number one is, by the way?
I think that's the other twin.
Oh, the twin? That's what I figured. Okay.
Okay, so we got John in the building. I don't know if he's gonna turn on.
Brad, I'm here.
Hey.
What's going
I
on,
have my
John?
Headphones on. I'm good. How are you?
You got the stream going, John?
I got it going.
Good to hear it. We got George School down 1, 33-34, as we're swinging the ball around the three-point arc.
Yeah, nice perimeter defense going there.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. High screen by
It
Justin.
looked like he got tipped a little bit, but
Yeah.
good rebound miss. Yeah.
Foul on George School.
I think it was out
Okay.
by George School.
Oh, it looked like a foul.
I couldn't tell.
Game clock winding down. It's about to be the end of the half.
Travel.
George School have possession here.
Don't know how much time is left in this, but it certainly seems like there could be a half court heave here. And on cue, Nope.
Looks like we had some more time there, but George School's
Yeah.
down 1 at the half.
So how
Pretty
are we feeling
quick
about this
half.
half overall?
Yeah, that went by pretty fast. I'm not sure how long the quarters are, but
I think 8 minutes maybe.
Yeah, they're normally 8 minutes, so they probably would have stuck with that.
switching over now to the girls' game.
Girls,
They're
yeah.
still playing.
I believe last time I checked it was 25-16 GS. So
You're right.
interesting there.
And 1 there by number 24 for George School. Nice little hook shot.
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, that's clear. Yeah.
Georgetown, future Georgetown.
Future Georgetown Hoya.
Oh yeah, that's what they're called, Hoyas.
Figured you were looking for the name, and it's not a common name. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But their mascot's a bulldog, so I mean,
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, I remember this Shipley girls team. I think we play them since they're a league team. We play them a couple times a year. Seems like they got some of the same players. We've got some of the same players though too. We've got a nice senior influence on this girls team. Kalia there with the 12-foot jumper.
just to be clear, we're
Oh.
all white, right?
Yes, we're white in the game. That was 30-19 with 134 left.
All right.
Sorry to steal the call there, Aniket, but yeah.
John, is your sister on the basketball team?
I don't think so.
No.
No, she's definitely not. She was on the JV team like last year, but more of a
Yeah.
soccer player.
Gotcha. For those who don't
More of a
know,
field hockey
John
player.
Hutchins is one of the biggest ballers of George School history, I'd say. He was leading the point guard in the 2017 Thirds basketball squad.
Yes, some would call me the Ben Simmons of the George School freshman team.
I mean, some would call you probably the practice squad of your Kennebunk High School varsity team this year. You know, let's just
That
keep
is true. You bring up a great point.
And let's not. We don't need to get into your 2K skills either. You know. That either.
So what Amari is talking about is I am actually not technically on the varsity team at my new high school, but I am on the practice squad of my new team, and still on varsity, but I basically get no playing time.
Some may say he's even the team captain.
Yeah, I'm the team captain and water boy, leader in the locker room.
Sometimes those guys are the most important guys on the team. So hey,
We
of course.
we really make a difference out there. Well, if we get minutes.
If we get out there.
Yeah. But if someone gets hurt or someone gets COVID, I'll be out there. And of course, we're hoping that doesn't happen, but I'm there if they need me.
That's the end of the half for the girls' game. Shipley had a bit of a comeback there, but it's still 34-21 George School. Not quite sure what we're going to do about the halftime break. Pretty sure it's a sort of lengthy halftime break for both teams here. So we'll just fill your ears with some playful Salted Tree banter.
Okay, so we have one of our newer members here, Max. I mean, I know he's been helping us during on the sports side. So Max, can you give us like a quick Salted Tree introduction?
Just like who I am or what? Like
Yeah,
just
well,
about sports.
It is for you.
Who are you?
All right.
Tell us your story, Max.
All right. Hi. My name is Max Forstein. I'm a sophomore boarder, currently on campus right now. I'm originally from Moorestown, New Jersey, South Jersey, in like the Mount Laurel area. So, and I'm here mostly because I'm an alumni kid because my dad went here. But yeah, and I'm really excited to kind of be now with the Salted Tree because podcasting is something that I've wanted to pursue for a while now, and I'm just happy to be part of the team now. So yeah.
Well, we're happy to have you, Max. Some people, a lot of people during quarantine, they picked up podcasting. They're like, oh, I'm going to start a podcast because, when you're bored at home, it's just something to do. But yeah, they're just not as serious as us. I'm going to say it straight out. Like the Salted Tree, we've really been doing this, man. Like last year we had the equipment. This year, take it to a more virtual setting, but we still really do this, man. And we're still going strong. Other clubs at George School fell off the wagon a little bit, but Salted Tree still holds strong. You know how it is. We even got John Hutchins, who isn't even a George School student anymore, but still shows up, showing his GS pride.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I actually went to school for a week this year. So I had 2 first days this year, which is pretty cool.
Not many people can say that. Aniket, I can't help but notice, but are you double masked up right now?
I'm dope masked up on a Thursday. What are you talking about?
Just as Fauci requested. Love to see it, buddy.
Yeah, man.
The double mask. Where are you, in the library?
Yeah, the conference room. We got some nice feng shui in the building. It's very empty, like my soul.
Let's see, where are we at? It looks like George School is just putting up shots right now.
Yep, just looks like a halftime shoot around for now. Looking to get back into action any minute now.
So there are quite a few new players on this. I know Shree's on varsity now. Kimon's on varsity now. A couple of I think a freshman on varsity, right? There's that other thing. Akshay's on varsity.
I'm not sure. Is Zeke playing?
Nah, Zeke's not on the team.
Well, you know it is for sure. I'm watching the Shipley shoot around right now, and they are missing a lot of baskets.
Yeah, they are. Hopefully that's the trend during the second half.
I hope so.
Yeah, and I think in general for George School, they could capitalize off of missed shots more and just kind of just tidy things up, tie up kind of loose ends. The little things is really what they need to do to get back in this game. And if they can just do those a little bit better, I think they definitely could win this by a decent amount.
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
coming out strong.
Our half court offense that quarter or that half wasn't great. We definitely should look to work the ball inside. I definitely think that's going to be our strong suit this season. But I mean, we can get the job done from outside too. We got some shooters on the team for sure. But yeah, just slowing down that perimeter of Shipley and playing a little bit more controlled and paced half court offense could definitely lead us to a nice win here.
Yeah, and as kind of to your point, our half court offense obviously needs to get better. And one of the things that I'm talking about, the little things, the entry passes to Kachi, because it seems like a lot of what we're doing to facilitate the offense is getting it in the post, either the high post or down on the block to Kachi. Some of the entry passes were a little lazy in the first half. It seemed like we tidied those up towards the end of the second quarter, but maintaining just firm passes, making sure that we get it to him so he can either do stuff for himself or set up shooters or set up other players for buckets. So, yeah.
Yeah, the main thing is high percentage shots. That's how you score, is getting high percentage shots. You either be an open three, layups. It's taking the open shot when it's available.
Agreed.
Two minutes left in the girls' halftime. So I'm guessing that there's even less in this boys' halftime as we should look to get underway soon.
Speak of the devil, it is starting back up right now. It looks like there are 8-minute quarters in this boys game at least, and in the girls game for that matter as well. So, to answer our question from earlier.
I've also gotten some comments, Max. A lot of people are noticing the sheer amount of fat bricks that the Shipley team is putting up right now. So it's not going unnoticed. Hopefully they can keep that up and George School can get out shooting.
Rebounds, too. Rebounds are important. Probably one of the most important parts of the game is just getting the ball back.
Looks like to start the half, we got Jeslo, Justin, Kachi, Zach, Onias, and Dwayne. So we definitely got a nice lineup to get her going here. Shipley takes
Seems
a
like-
three. No good.
Yeah. Seems like we got starting fives back here as Justin gets the rebound. Sorry, John, to interrupt you.
If they could force those shots, those low percentage shots, then it'll be looking bright for the George School defense. All right, turn
there.
Well, that's kind of what John was talking about. Zach probably looking for the much more high percentage shot back to, I believe, Justin there. But Justin just didn't see it coming. Yeah.
Sure, 9 times out of 10, Justin's grabbing that. That'll be a nice easy 2, but that time they just couldn't connect as Shipley swings the ball around and looks to drive inside. Kachi picks up the rebound, passes it down to Onias for 3, doesn't go.
No.
Rebound Shipley. Oh, surprised. Oh, missed layup there.
He missed the layup.
Corner.
Oh, open miss layup. Okay.
I'm surprised to see Onias not try to chase down block that. That definitely is in his territory, but he missed the transition layup anyway, so we're good. So Onias got it here, drives inside. Looked like a lot of contact there, but no call.
Yeah.
Offensive board, Dwayne passes to Onias.
There we go.
There's
That's a
That's
call.
how he gets fouls.
Both teams starting out at a fast tempo this game. Not a lot of high paced game play we have right now.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Also, we'll see later what the George School coach wants to do about the pace. Maybe slow it down, to the tempo down a little bit.
I know last year and the year before that, George School has definitely been a team that likes to run. Transition points have been a big factor. But I think this team can get it done playing slow ball or that really fast-paced basketball that we're seeing right now. I'm just shaking the rust off.
Yeah. As we were talking, Dwayne hit both free throws there, so now it's 35-34 George.
Turnover
there. Kachi with the little steal. Dishing out to Zach for 3. Rims out. Kachi will get the rebound. Dish it back out to, I believe, Dwayne. We'll hit
Zach
for
for
another 3.
Off.
No.
You want to dish it back out? Oh, no.
Kachi really controlling the offensive. Yeah. Kachi is really controlling the offensive board right now. Gets that rebound, draws the foul as well. So Jesus is going to get the ball with a full shot clock again.
Max or anybody can answer this. Who you guys would say is like the main leader on this team, as far as like both on offense and defense? At least what
looks like either Law 2. That's a 3 from Dwayne.
You said who's the leader of this team, Anaketh?
Yeah, both on offense and on defense.
Well, I think that one of the great parts about the team that we got this year is I don't really think there has to be a leader. I think all these guys really respect each other and respect the coach. And it's good to see Onias in there. Oh, big slam there from Onias.
Oh, he
transition
looked
dunk.
Beautiful.
One
And I
thing
believe that was
is
a
for sure is that
turnover.
Onice and Dwayne have been playing since sophomore year on varsity, so they have a lot of experience together, playing together, and they have really good chemistry.
Not just that, but also just being like roommates. Sophomore year they weren't roommates, but just living with them in the dorm, they were always active with each other, and especially Kenneth. Of the three of them just being on that team, kind of just building that chemistry off the court. And they were roommates last year and they're roommates this year. So
kind of reciprocating what like Kenneth did. Do you think they've been really good at like maintaining that same connection with like some of the younger players on the varsity team?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Like, I think, just being a boarder, just going to the FAC sometimes on the weekends. They're always playing.
3 by
And,
Shipley.
a lot of times, Anais and Dwayne are on opposite teams, and they'll have like a Kachi on one of their teams or a Kendall on other teams too. And they really like trust a lot of the younger guys, a lot of the sophomores and juniors and freshmen on the team. So I think just this bad pass. Wow, nice.
One thing I've realized about the Shipley and George School defense is Shipley's offense is a lot more open and spread out than George School's. George School's looking more for the low post opportunities, while Shipley's looking for an open 3.
It's a tough shot there by number 1 on Shipley, but it goes to make it a 1-point game. Yeah, I mean, going back to Onias and Dwayne, one thing that I've definitely noticed over their few years as a George School basketball player is just how level-headed they are. Even though they are competitors and they are athletes, they do trust the younger guys, as Amari was saying.
Dunk!
Kachi gets a big
Ooh!
finish there.
I think it's the most dunks I've seen out in a single George School game in a while.
That
Yeah, I'd
was
agree with
impressive.
that. They can certainly get it done in the inside, but hopefully we can get some more shots going. Oh, nice with that.
Nice and aggressive.
Nice playing in the Pumas.
As
Dwayne with the
always.
Grinches.
Dwayne's got some funky shoes on too. He's got some neon green shoes going.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the Kobe Grinches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Iconic Kobe silhouette there.
Yeah, man. Good rebound.
Got Zach running the point. Let's see what Dwayne can do here. Dishing it inside. Kachi.
Good pass. Got foul.
Yeah.
We're not at the line yet, so we'll take it underneath. Dwayne's passing it in here. Evan for 3 again. No good that time, though.
Fast break opportunity for Shipley. Oh.
Ooh.
Shipley almost got that offensive rebound.
That
too,
has to be the
but-
weirdest layup I've ever seen.
Yeah. Little scoop layup that didn't go.
Trying to be like the pros there.
What a pass from Dwayne.
Dwayne's definitely got the edge on his defender. I know he'd certainly like to drive that in, but he's spreading the ball around nicely as Kachi takes the jumper.
Offline.
Oh, beautiful throw the needle pass by number 1 on
Oh.
them. Looks like it's going to be going back to Shipley here.
Timeout called. Well, one thing I think George School definitely has to do is limit those fast break opportunities on the defensive side, because I realize after a lot of some of the misses they have, Shipley just running the floor and trying to get fast break opportunities, and George School has to limit that.
Well, George School, I think, has done a good job of kind of forcing the issue of trying to score on the offensive end, as now they have the lead 42-39 with, I believe that says 3:07. Yep, 3:07 left in the third. So I think they've done a really good job of saying like, hey, we're going to come out aggressive in this first half, and it definitely caught the Shipley defense off guard to start, but they've kind of adjusted much better now. So now George School's got to think of something else, whether it's going back to a little bit more low post play with Kachi, Justin, and others, or it's kind of just moving the ball around to try and get an open shot and getting smart shots, as John mentioned earlier. They got to come out with something new because Shipley now expects that. Now, granted, there's going to be subs, but still got to just be ready for anything.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that Shipley is still keeping up with George School. I haven't really seen anyone on their squad, like one person, doing a lot of the scoring. They've sort of been getting it done as a team effort.
A lot of their play revolves around ball movement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's another 3 chucked up by them, and Miss says Evan will fight and get the rebound.
Dwayne there put in the
Offline.
runner with a lot of contact. No foul, though.
Looks like it is staying in George School's possession.
Got enough man for 3. Off again. He's having a rough day too, but Zach
Ooh.
with the putback, no, and Kachi with the putback, yes.
Oh, wide open in the corner.
Nope.
Yeah,
This goes back to them.
Build skyscrapers for some reason.
And one.
Yeah. I'll tell you this though, Shipley's. I mean, we saw them out at halftime during their practice, not making many shots. I mean, they have not. I don't think they've made a 3 so far, if I'm not mistaken. If they have, they've made 1, but they're not making their shots so far. They just got a good foul there, and he will miss the free throw. And the one opportunity is Evan grabs the rebound.
Shipley player trying to take the charge there. Do we have a missed layup? Another fast break opportunity for Shipley.
Ooh, is that a
Hard
foul?
foul on the play. I think one thing that Georgia School defense try to do is try to slow down the fast breaks. Because
Shipley has been able to get a lot of fast break opportunity. I think that's just because our offense revolves so much about our big guys and post play, and it's hard for some of those guys to get back, especially if they're all the way down in the low post.
sure.
Whereas this Shipley team is much more oriented around shooting, so they got a lot more quickness.
Looks like we got Kendall and Onias checking in.
Yep.
Zach and Evan are still in, running things. Number 22, again, is a new Cougar, sophomore.
Fast break opportunity for Shipley.
Once again.
It's the layup. And looks like a pushing foul. But it is George School's ball. With the time running down in the third quarter, Shipley's going for a full court press.
Pretty nicely done by Shipley there.
Wow.
Yeah, nice. Don't like that call.
Oh, wow. They're saying that that's out on Onias there. I thought it was a kickball, but guess not. Shipley's got the ball underneath now. Ball goes out wide. They'll try to swing it around number 5. Number 5 seems to be like their guy.
Oh,
maybe.
hard foul. Looks like that'll be a foul on George School.
Looked pretty inadvertent, but yeah, he tripped them up pretty nicely there. Shipley will get the ball underneath again. Wouldn't be surprised to see it go out, swing the ball around the 3-point arc, and Shipley hoist up another 3 ball. Oh no, they worked the ball inside this time.
Oh, good.
A lot of
D.
bodies on the ground.
Good post defense.
Oh, that's. It looked like that
Mm,
Shipley player was
I guess-
trying to trip Zach there. That's
Yeah.
going to be a foul.
Zach and Onias will take the ball up. Shipley once again getting a
Press
little
Yeah,
press
they're running
going.
that full court press.
Some confusion here, getting the ball in.
Considering timing standpoints, there should be about 1:15 left in this third quarter.
Onias will dribble it up.
Yep.
Work the ball outside.
Slowing it down.
Yeah, smart. You don't want to kind of move too fast and make mistakes, especially with
Yeah.
Shipley's fast-paced defense being very good.
They should just, they should just drain out the shot clock. Oh, but look at that open three.
Oh, well off.
Good job at Georgia School D slowing it down.
Oh, and a foul's called there. Wow. I thought that was good defense, but
Yeah.
he used
Well, I
his
think he
hands.
got a little bit of a hand check there, but I mean, it is what it is.
Number 1 is going to be at the line again. We've seen him
Wow.
a couple times at the free throw stripe.
Yeah, but I think
looks like. Go ahead, Mark.
I was gonna say I think this is gonna be like a huge test. These kind of scenarios where we're not getting calls our way.
Yeah,
how
so-
are we gonna handle the situation? Are we gonna argue with the ref, get our heads down, or are we gonna continue to keep pushing forward and playing our game? So
One thing I'll say is the sets that they're running here as Zach takes another 3 and doesn't go.
Oh man.
40 seconds left. The sets that we're running are sort of strange to me. We're not running a whole lot of Justin and Kachi on the floor at the same time, just as Onias and Dwayne aren't on the floor at the same time as well, except for when they start the quarter. I would have thought that we would have ran all 4 of those guys and maybe Zach at point a lot more than we have been this game, as the corner 3
Off 3 goes out.
drops out of bounds. This will probably be the last shot for George School here of the third
Yeah.
quarter. But yeah, I mean, I definitely like to see those guys incorporated more. Although it's nice to see some new faces out here.
Yeah, I think that as far as their sets go, I think probably the reason why they're keeping Justin and Kachi as Onias will take a long 2 and miss as Justin gets the rebound, fights for it, and gets fouled, I believe. Or no, that would be the end of the half, end of the quarter. But as I was saying, what I wanted to say was I think they're running Justin and Kachi they start together, but they're running on different sets. As I think you kind of want to distribute, since both of them are very tall, 6'8" and 6'9" respectively. I think you look at the 2 of them and be like, okay, you can have one of them one with the first unit, one of them one with the second unit, so you still have somebody very tall there to kind of facilitate the paint. So I think that's the only reason why. But I expect to see them much more on the court together during this fourth quarter, considering how clutch the GS will have to be to close this one out.
Yeah. I mean, good job getting the lead after being down 1 at the end of the first half. So it's gonna be a very close game, I think.
Yep.
But definitely different coaching styles. Our new coach, Ben, seems to favor the substitution a lot more than our previous coach. Before, like, past few years, George School was heavily run on just the same 5 or 6 guys running it for pretty much the whole game. Maybe we would sub in 2 or 3 extra people, but for the most part, we would run our 5 or 6 guys, and that would be that. But Coach Ben getting a lot of younger kids involved early, which might be a good idea, but it is still a very close game. Might want to see more of that once we start to build a lead, maybe. But who's to say? I'm not the coach.
I think also when you kind of look at the new talent, you'd notice that we have a little bit of a deeper bench than we've had in the past. So I think kind of getting everybody and also getting everybody play experience because we don't have many games and we don't have much time this year. So just kind of getting everybody to play and seeing who can be good for the future, especially because not many of the newcomers are seniors. As Shipley will chuck up a shot and miss, but get an offensive rebound and draw a foul. I think getting those guys also on the court and seeing what they can do in these game time situations is going to be important. I think that's also why we're seeing much more subs now. Number 24
Fourth
makes free
quarter
throw.
action.
Yep.
Shipley
thing
is
I'll
getting to
say-
the line way more frequently than George School this second half.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely
Number
on
20.
miss
Go ahead.
being in person, watching the games. We definitely got a lot going last year to make sure that the games were lively and vibrant, and making sure we were getting loud for our team, which is it's definitely sad that we don't get to do that this year, but we're doing what we can.
Yeah, and I feel like, I think you said this earlier. The team like really feeds off of the energy that the crowd, will give them, especially in the fourth quarter. A lot of times we'll be down, and the crowd will finally start to get its energy together. And just unlucky. Oh, good D by Onias.
Yeah, good way to pick up the steal there. And number 1, we'll shoot a little float running rim, and Kachi will tap it out. It looks like he stepped out, though. I'll tell you this, Kachi, his offensive rebound total at the end of this game is going to be close to 10 because I feel like almost every possession that he's on the floor, it's like, all right, we got an offensive rebound by him. It's like, it's insane.
Yeah, he's been ripping them down. Little update from the girls' game. Girls are still winning 48-34.
Yeah, it's good to hear.
Yeah, one thing about Kachi is, and Shipley is that Kachi just has the advantage when it comes to height.
Yeah.
Right now on the floor, I don't think anyone is near his height.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely right with that. It looks like they got some kids with some height, but I mean, Justin and Kachi have to be inches over these kids.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone really lines up with them. So yeah, they should definitely be looking to use their height a bit more than what they have. I know they can. I've seen them play, but I'm sure it's something that they'll work on and get right throughout the season.
Dwayne making the first free throw, so he will get a second here. George 45-43 with, we don't know, seconds left.
Yeah, I wish they had the game clock on top of the shot clock thing.
Yeah.
Looks to
Like
be
this.
6:30 left.
Oh,
6:30,
steal
yeah.
by Kachi.
Yeah. Hell of a hustle for him there as they will kind of swing it around the 3-point line for now.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Little pick and
A
roll.
lot more spacing than what we've seen.
Had Dwayne in the
Ooh.
corner. Could
Hey,
have set
but
him
he'll
up
get
for
to the line.
success. Oh, yeah. Got knocked on these free throws.
Yeah, and he definitely gets 2 here because that's a shooting foul. 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah.
One thing I don't like about high school basketball is the 1-and-1 rule. And even in AAU. Yeah. I don't like that rule. But I guess they're not applying it here, but
Why don't you
Ooh.
like that rule, Amari?
I don't know. I mean, for me at least, I feel like in college basketball specifically, I think things should be made universal. Like in college, it's like they have 2 halves. It's just 2 long 20-minute halves. I mean, I don't really understand the purpose of that. I guess it works, but things like the 3-point line, I feel like that should be universal. You know, even in high school,
Shipley
it
hit a
should be.
floater right there.
I think
Tying a score.
in high school, it should be moved back to like NBA standards. it would really weed out, who's a good 3-point shooter and who's not a good 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
The shot clock thing, I mean, I don't know. I guess 30 seconds is similar to 30, they have it in 30 in college and 30 in high school. But I don't know. I just feel like it would make things going forward for players a lot easier if it were universal.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
basketball should be basketball. I don't disagree with that. They should make the rules more universal, especially for people who are watching. It's like going back and forth from different leagues. It's sort of confusing, but we're tied here, 45-45.
Yep, solid 6 minutes on the dot left here. It'll be interesting to see how GS closes this out in their first game of the season.
Scoring has definitely slowed down in the second half for both teams.
Definitely, yes.
If I'm not mistaken, both teams ended the half with 30-something points, so they've only scored.
Yeah, 34-33 was the score early on.
Yeah, so only 10 points in this second half round for both teams.
Oh, great pass.
Working the ball inside to Kachi. That's the way to do it.
Assuming they scored. Of course, George will end up being the MVP right now, not letting me see the game. But, yeah. Nice to see that they're scoring out of the timeout early.
Oh, yeah. Foul, looks like Kachi.
Defense collapsed there. Putting Shipley back at the line for what seems to be the millionth time.
Well, sometimes giving up the foul is better than an open shot. So we'll see if you can make both of them here.
Nice jinx
the
there
first
from
one.
John Hutchins. They're going to miss the first.
There we go. That's my job. I don't think he'll make that second either. Calling it.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
He's got a nice high arcing free throw form to drain that one.
Well, I guess he jinxed that one too.
I did jinx that one too.
Nice pass by Dwayne again for the and one.
And one.
Well done by Dwayne. I have to say, Dwayne, I think his best game is that driving kick. I think he's really good at that. And he has good court vision. He puts himself in good spots off ball.
He has great body control too.
Oh, especially under the basket too. He's probably one of our best players under the basket, one of the guards at least.
Yeah.
Fighting for that ball on defense.
But Dwayne.
Shipley still.
Oh, good. What a block.
Good block by Kachi.
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
Kachi getting it done on both sides of the floor right now, as with Dwayne.
Scouts licking their lips when they watch Kachi play.
Yeah. And he's still so young. I mean, I know he reclassed, but as a sophomore, he's got some game for sure.
Oh, that's wide open. Nothing but good old oxygen. 0-2 right there.
For the air ball. It's good for us.
Ben, am I still dead or am I good?
Yeah, I mean, I think you and John might be a little bit delayed, but it's all right.
I'm delayed.
Yeah.
I just realized I'm definitely delayed. I refreshed my browser, so I think that'll help. I also got that McDonald's internet, so that doesn't help either. Looks like it's going towards school's way, though.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like we should be dominating this team right now, but we're only up 3. It's a modest start for this team.
Yeah, usually Shipley seems just like a lot better in previous years. I mean, I don't really know about their squad much this year, but usually when we play them, we've struggled in the past. So it's good to see that we're not only just keeping up with them, but actually winning this game.
Big rebound from Kachi.
Kachi, he's got all the badges.
Good rebound there.
He just used every inch of his wingspan to grab that one. As we got number 1, at the point. One of our new players.
Good ball
Dwayne.
movement.
Yeah, this is some great ball movement.
Everyone's
Let's see if
touching
they
the
can
ball right now.
Get a good shot.
Oh yeah, work
Zach's got
him.
his man flying.
Pull up midi. Oh,
Oh,
man,
man.
Zach, man.
His
I don't
shot's
know,
just
man.
not falling today, but he can get it done.
Yeah, you're crazy.
And King Keth is back to reclaim his throne.
Hey guys, I'm in the middle of my Stark White basement. That's why
You gotta get a green screen.
video, but it's cool.
Oh,
Zach
what
is
a
nice
Ooh,
bucket.
what a
beautiful
dish!
play.
Got you. Look at that. That's great. That's great teamwork right there.
George was starting to open this one up a little bit with the 5-point lead.
Yeah. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
I mean, that's
Number
good
one on
defense.
Shipley.
Yeah.
That was good defense, but that's just good offense. You can't. I mean, can't stop that.
Dwayne, I think he
Yeah.
wants to take it in his own hands.
Yeah, he's saying
I would-
clear out.
God.
He passes out of that one. You can see he wants it though.
Zach.
As Zach
Oh,
finds
come
it.
on,
Wow.
man. Zach, man.
Zach
we got,
is- Yeah.
It's time to take him out. I'm sorry, but I'm
It's
sorry.
all right. His shot's
Zach's just
not
having a
going.
cold day. Yeah.
And then he gets blocked on the second attempt. But I mean, if Zach's making his shots, we're probably up by 15 right now. So
Wow. Hey, you live and learn, man. You live and learn.
he's got it in him though. He can make those shots.
Yeah, he does such a great job in like pickup and practicing. He's such a steady shooter, but just in game time, I don't know if it's nerves or something, but he's still young, so he's got plenty of time.
Absolutely. As he checks out there for number 22. I got to learn his name as with number 1.
Yeah,
Yep.
Is there email
Twins.
for the roster?
Seems like number 1, number 24, and number 5 for Shipley have done a lot of their scoring.
Just like that, it's a tied game.
Yeah. Seems like they really, and we touched on this earlier, and I'm going to touch on it again. It's the free throw shooting. The GS, they're not necessarily fouling a lot, but they just got into the penalty early in this second half, and they've really just given up open points to number 1, number 5, and number 24, who seem to be taking the majority of their free throws.
Shipley's playing high defense, but it seems like they're a little flat-footed. They're not really.
Ooh,
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful
Drains
three.
that 3 right in his face. As I was about to say, it doesn't look like they're moving very well laterally. Onias just
Yes.
proved my point and absolutely drained that in his
That was an
face.
answer from Shipley, so only up 1.
Yeah, I pulled up the roster for the team, and it looks like 1, his name is Tyler, and then 22 is Bryce.
Okay.
So,
Tyler and
Alright.
Bryce. All right. Ooh, beautiful
And
runner and
one.
1.
And 1.
I like to see those.
Dwayne and Onias are getting it done. Oh, that was Bryce.
I was gonna say that was Bryce. Yeah.
Dwayne with the little sachet there to the free throw line there. I thought it was him, but it's our new guy, Bryce, taking the free throw. Cash.
You love to
George
see
Poole
it,
with a
man.
3-point lead, 4-point lead, 57-53.
Yep.
Shipley
Yeah.
with the corner 3 off.
Ooh.
oh, great
Big
rebound by
rebound by
Nice. On the
Onias.
fast
Rebound.
break is gonna lob it. Oh, Dwayne taking it.
Ah.
Look.
Wayne with a nice finish, but
Yeah,
I
probably
definitely
the
thought
smart
that was gonna
play.
be a lob.
Smart play, but we all wanted the lob here.
Yeah, man. I don't know about that,
Tough
coach.
shot there.
Wow.
No. Look for
I think
I
he
meant-
just didn't want to
Oh.
do like an accidental foul. So I think that made sense for.
They're saying the shot doesn't count.
I think
I
it's
think there might have been I think there was a timeout
No,
by Shipley.
I was gonna say I think that's the signal for a timeout, not necessarily the shot didn't count, because that shot definitely counts. And as I mentioned earlier, number 1 is his name is Darren Grady. I went to middle school with him and I've seen him play. He likes to take over in these moments. So look for him to kind of be aggressive early, and we've seen him be so aggressive. He's he's answered every George School shot with not necessarily tying it back up, but just answering quickly to stop their momentum. So just look for that down the stretch. I'm excited to see how George School's defense applies to him trying to take over or him setting up teammates for opportunities.
Right now, we got a good shot at Shipley's shoe game that they're rocking, and Amari, I got to say that George School definitely came to play. They definitely looked the part.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, first of all, where's our sponsorship? You know, we got the Under Armour uniforms, but you know, we don't have the Under Armour shoes. I mean, well, now that I think about it, do we really want to be wearing Currys and Embiid?
Nah, we need that Puma sponsorship for Onias.
The Puma sponsorship.
Yeah, I've been saying that George School needs sponsorships.
Athletes for basketball.
Say it again.
Who are the more notable Puma athletes for basketball?
Really just Onias.
Yeah, just so nice.
Dwayne he's always got like a pair of Kobe's on. I know.
Zach always dresses nice too.
Yeah, I think he rocks with the Under Armours. Yeah.
I got some Under Armour basketball shoes myself for my season.
Yeah.
I got them from Famous Footwear, $60.
They increased John's attributes by at least 15 for every category. So.
I swear to God, I once I put those on, I was able to dunk. That's just how it is. Just how it is.
Onias getting to the line here for 2 shots.
I promise you'll see me throwing it down with those shoes on.
I don't doubt it, man. I mean, we all know your athletic prowess.
Yeah.
Drains the first one.
I believe there's going to be, I don't know if I would estimate 110. There was 119 out of the timeout left in this game, as well as, he missed the second one.
Yeah, we got KJ in the house now.
You still have a comfortable 5-point cushion.
What's going on, KJ? What are you thinking of this game so far?
Bro, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I mean, it's the first game, but I feel like their defense will definitely help them in the future if they work on that. But,
talk to us about Kachi and Justin. I mean, I feel like they really capitalized on this game, and how much have you seen?
I only think I missed like half the third quarter, but I seen the first half. I feel like they got to get the ball more. I feel like Justin needs to probably play more aggressive. I think Kachi won it though. He wants it.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was saying earlier. Is I haven't seen a lot of Justin, which I'm really surprised of because I'm pretty sure that he should be one of our guys.
For sure, it's supposed to be him, Kachi, Onias for sure.
As he enters the game.
Yeah, I see him in there now. But yeah, it's just sort of surprising. We're running with the Twins a little bit more than I thought we would.
I like the Twins though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they've got some hustle.
As 24 will lay it back up for them.
All right, it's only a 3-point. Oh, yeah, it looks like they're fouling to get some of those opportunities.
I do want to plug this in here really quickly. The girls just finished up at 60-49 is the final. George School with the dub there. So that game just finished up. Good game for the girls.
This game's pretty much about to be over.
Yep. And Dwayne hits the first there.
Looks like Shipley's going to have to throw up some prayers.
50 seconds left.
50 seconds. They could.
Still a game.
I would say this game isn't completely over, but they just need to hit their shots. And, I mean, look for some of the guys that they've been going to the most. We mentioned 24, 5, and 1. Those three, look for them to be the most active when it comes to chucking up shots.
Yeah, it's just all about controlling the scoreboard
this
now.
Is a shooter, right? Number 1. He lost.
Ooh, slip by.
Yep. And as a bench player on my new high school team myself, I can tell you how important it is at the end of the game to hold on to the scoreboard.
No, number 1 on Shipley could shoot. He could shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was definitely one of their big offensive threats, and he was getting to the line a lot.
Yeah.
but looks like he just lost the handle earlier and slipped up. No foul. As we get back to the line.
Bryce James, number 1.
Yeah, it looks like this game is pretty much done. Considering the slow scoring in the second half, I don't really expect a crazy comeback here. Let's see.
So when's the next game for
Friday.
for school basketball?
Yeah, I know who they play on Friday.
Friend select. I believe the games are early too. They're at like 1 o'clock, or at least one of the games at 1 o'clock. So, and I think the boys play at home and the girls are away. I'm not 100% sure though.
Should be fun as Justin off the inbounds throws a bomb down to Dwayne. I'm sure that wasn't expected by the Shipley defense there. Sort of running the score up a little bit, but nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, man. Shipley just needs to dribble the ball out, man. This game's over. It's just wasting everybody's time at this point.
Yeah, as they get another easy bucket, number 1.
They need to get my boy 15 some leg sleeves. Not even gonna lie. Oh,
And Kaji with another
Yes,
dunk.
sir.
stat packing.
Sir.
The two-handed slam. I don't know what's going on here. This is some
I
outrageous
don't know what just
looking
happened,
basketball.
They
but
went up the score now. Bang out.
I wanted to see another slam.
I think Justin loaded up for it, but looks like he lost the handle or something. I don't know why. He
Yeah,
didn't
I
come.
think what's his name? One of the defenders on Shipley just wanted to get foul that. He didn't want to get embarrassed.
There can't be more than 20 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I mean, Shipley had a chance to get back in this game, but they just blew it.
Yeah, it's
think
gonna be
the
a
slip-
long.
yeah.
Right.
Go ahead, Mark.
It's gonna be a long film session for Shipley.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. I think the slip at the end was really like, okay, there is some that like they need to like in panic mode, and then the slip was just like, okay,
Yeah,
this might be
that
heading
Shipley
towards over.
that Shipley player lost his couldn't grab onto that pass he got at the
Yeah,
3-point
like
line.
They
Dribbling
will
it out.
just dribble it out here. Hey, good dubs for both George School teams today. Boys win 69-59. Girls win 60-49.
So if you guys were to check out this game, what do you think were the biggest takeaways for George School basketball?
I think that Kachi's a menace out there. It's going to be hard for other teams to stop him.
Yeah, and if he can start getting that outside stroke, he's already great defensively. So
I feel like they need to learn how to facilitate their offense better, but I think that'll come over time with probably more practice. But they need whoever's handling the ball, the point guard need to make sure everybody's in set. But their defense will definitely carry them in the future.
All right, well, I got to go because I got to eat food because I'm hungry.
yeah, same.
Yeah.
But it was good to come back and watch this game.
All right.
Yeah, make sure that we should be doing this for a lot of the basketball games, both boys and girls. So whenever there's a game going on, just pop onto the YouTube at the Salted Tree, see if we're live streaming it so we can give some commentation while you watch. As always, this has been the Salted Tree. Yeah, catch you guys later.
All right.
Salted Tree